big ass chest in just a few moves. I'll tell you how. All right, what's up, guys? Larry here. In the case of efficiency, I have to kind of program these workouts these days to put together the most amount of volume and the least amount of moves. And I've kind of figured out a way to do that, and hopefully this will help you out as well. So today is chest and shoulders, and I'm trying to get out of here in about an hour 15. Generally, most of my workouts, if I'm using heavy enough weight, is an hour and a half. So today, we're going to be using ascending sets. That's why I'm at this selectorized chest press. Then we're going to be using mechanical drop sets. We'll make our way over to the dumbbells. Then we're going to finish off with some metabolic work for the chest in the form of some type of machine fly or cable crossover. The benefits of this is that this allows you to put together a workout with multiple things going on, and also at the same time allows you to get in a lot of volume with relatively low sets, because you have the overall volume, but then you also have the micro sets within that overall set that's taking place. So you'll see in the ascending press, I etch up in weight, and then you'll see inside of the mechanical drop sets, as you've seen before, you see that I move down the dumbbell, the incline bench a little bit more each set. And then with the flies, it's generally just a straight set for a couple sets. So with that being said, we're going to work really hard on that. And then on shoulders, we're going to push for more metabolic work. And we're actually going to add in some presses. If you notice, I don't really press a lot in my workout, but we're going to do it today. So enough talking. We're going to get to work really hard, and then get up out of here and get our day started. Okay, these are ascending sets. So I've got 2 warm-up sets out the way, and now I'm going to, you see where the pin is at right here. If you just see it, if you don't see it, I'm sorry. I'm going to keep working up with sets of 8 until I miss. And what I mean miss, I mean get less than 8 reps. So good starting weight, and then I'm going to do that for a couple sets. But yeah, this is a good way to just get in a lot of micro sets within an overall mini set. So let's get to it. All right, mechanical advanced drop sets. Each set, I'm going to drop this incline bench some, and the goal is just try to get as many reps as I possibly can in the flat position, and 6 to 8 in some of these inclines. So a couple of sets here, and again, this is something that I normally do when I'm short on time, and I'm short on time today, but this is a very intense technique. So if you're not properly warmed up, if you're not super strong, it's not going to benefit you as much. I mean, it can help, but also at the same time, know that this is a big boy technique. Swallow my own spit. Yep, the hundreds got me. God damn. Woo. Okay, I'm not that strong. That's it. Okay, seeing as I beat the hell out of myself a little bit more than expected on the press, machine flies. I'm gonna do one heavy set, and then after that go into a cluster. So no warm-ups here. Good for metabolic stress, to end off your workout rather on metabolic stress, and then progress from there. So after this movement, we'll be done with chest, move on to shoulders. Oh, that sucks. Oh, my chest is cooked. All right, 6, 12, 25. So a giant set, starting out with 6 reps, then going on to laterals for 12 reps, and then moving on to some type of rear delt. Tempo is important on these, so making sure I adhere to the eccentric, at least on these, and then try to adhere to the eccentric as much as possible. Weight will be lighter than what I normally use in some of these exercises, so don't expect anything groundbreaking, but just pay attention to the sequencing, the movements, and hey, 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 what? Oh, oh, oh. All right, guys, all done. Time to head home. But notice the techniques that were used. Save a lot of time. We use giant sets with 6 to 12, 25 method. Then before that, hit a cluster set, hit some mechanical advanced drop sets, and then ascending sets. So overall, the chest volume was probably about 4 sets, but with those little micro intensifiers in there, those little micro sets, the intensity built up even more, and the volume as well. So if you're in a pinch, again, make sure you have a library of techniques to pull from, not just drop sets, not just giant sets, not just supersets, but things that'll allow you to keep a pretty decent load while also at the same time getting a good enough amount of volume in to pump that muscle full of blood. So I said on Facebook a while ago, you should have a training library that you pull from. I have several authors that I pull from: Harlequin, Schoenfeld, just so many people, Meadows, hell, even some powerlifting people that I apply, Simmons, Cone, stuff like that. So never be afraid to venture outside the box of what your knowledge base is, whether it be CrossFit, whether it be track and field, whether it be football, whether it be bodybuilding like me. Always expand your training knowledge. So that way, when you have to do something and you need to do it quickly, you got something that you can do and you don't have to run around from equipment to equipment like a goddamn bunny rabbit or something. But on that note, I'm gonna wrap up, get home, get kids off school. Hey, like, subscribe to the channel, bringing you much more content, much more educational stuff and bodybuilding that is digestible. So with that being said, have a great day.